Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to KUROI, the cyberpunk covert-ops game, which has you collecting data, stealing data, doing all kinds of things in corporate buildings and mega corporations. And we are at level 3 of this building. We've collected 6 intel so far, so we're halfway there in terms of having a successful heist. I think we can continue more if we want to after 12 intel, but of course there'll be more risks, more likely that we'll die, etc, etc. So, but we can leave after 12, and the reward is going to be double the intel in terms of credits. Now, what else? Okay, since the last video, I have confirmed one thing that we were sort of unsure about, and that was, what was it? Disengage. So in the book, and again, I have the first version of the book printed out, so there have been some updates and corrections, but this wasn't in the latest one that I have checked. Disengage in the book was 5+. It's actually 4+ because that is what we have on the character sheet, and the designer basically replied and said, yep, character sheet's complete, correct. It should be a 4+ roll, not a 5+. We're at level 3 and we are currently in the office level. So the office level has 2 walls, each 2 inches or 2 squares. We've got intel over here. We've got 4 pieces of partial cover. So I've got 3 chairs and a potted plant. Now, partial cover, it doesn't actually state in the book, but I don't think it blocks line of sight. So enemies can still see you through it, but it will give you armor, or sort of an equivalent armor of 1 when they shoot at you, for example. So yeah, for every piece of partial cover that they have to shoot through to get you, or vice versa, that we have to shoot through to shoot them, they get a +1 armor, which gives you which basically means a +1 difficulty. Okay, we are going to continue. I've got my 3 troops here. There's the exit, there's the entrance. This is initiative 5-6, this is initiative 3-4, this is initiative 1-2. If you've watched the other videos, the earlier videos, if you haven't, why not? You'll understand a lot of the things I'm going to be talking about, but this video we are going to try and do it a little bit faster if possible. So we are going to start by moving on to the entrance square. Now, I need to get to the intel, which is this square there, where this thing is. And there's a bug I want to try and kill. Get away, bug. Got to get to the intel and then get to the exit. I don't think I'm going to have much problems getting to the intel. It's going to be avoiding the line of sight and then getting to the exit that's going to be the problem. So I think first I'm going to try and move down here and try and get access to the intel, and then we'll see what these guys do with the enemy roll. I do have a full set of skill points. I was able to use focus in the last video, I think once or twice, to get back the points that I'd spent. Again, each of these types of skill points can be used to reroll certain types of dice. Alertness resets because we've come to a new level. I haven't taken any damage yet. And I think we're ready to go. Let's go. So, first turn, let's see what we get. I mean, I would like to get 5 of a kind, because with 5 of a kind, I can move anywhere, which means I could actually move right there. But then I wouldn't have any dice to get intel. Never mind. Let's see how we go. So we roll in the dice. What do we get? We got 2 3s. And some singles. Now again, sometimes we want multiples of a certain number. It's like Yahtzee, but there are times where we actually need to have dice with a certain value. Now at the moment, that's going to give me a move of 3 squares, which will put me here. This guy could do with distracting, but again, I really 1 2 3 4 5 6. I need a move of 6. 1 2 3 4 5. I need to move 6 to be able to get there, so it has to be a 5 for me to actually do anything. I mean, I could completely ignore stealth and safety and everything else and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then blast him with my SMG. Because when you move, it's orthogonal, up, down, left, right. But when you're measuring range in terms of weapons and sort of squares in terms of distance, you can actually measure diagonal. So, I mean, I could move here, but then what else do I do? Let's roll the dice and find out. We got a couple of 5s as well, so I've got 2 pairs at the moment. Let's re-roll this and just see whether we get a 3. No, we don't. We get a 6. Okay, the 6 has been useful before for doing like silent KOs, but I don't think I can get into any kind of position to do a silent KO, because with a silent KO, you've got to use stealth to get behind them and then, you know, literally be right behind them to do it. I don't think I can get into a position. I mean, I could do stealth, sorry, a sneak of 1 square, but then I've only got 2 for movement, so it's only a move of 3. So it would be a total move of 4 squares and then do the KO. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can't do it, see? I think what I'll do is I'll move up to here. Yeah, so I'll use 2 of them to move 3 squares. That can get me to here. Still out of sight. But what I could also do is maybe rotate this guy. I could use a distract. Rotate this guy to face this way, because again, it was confirmed in, I confirmed in the previous video that when you do distract, it's not to any direction. Again, this is old. This is the old one. You rotate 90 degrees. Now, the designer said 90 degrees clockwise with distract, but I'm kind of thinking that distract should allow you 90 degrees clockwise or anti-clockwise, because you're having an effect in terms of how they react. It's not like an automatic AI reaction. So I'm thinking, like in my particular game, like in the last video and everything, excuse me, I'm rotating them either way, but it's only 90 degrees. So I could rotate this guy 90 degrees and then facing this way, which could help. So I'll use 2 to move 3 squares, 1, 2, 3. I'll then use 1, what am I going to do with the other 2 though? So I'll use, but again, he may rotate on his own. I may not need to rotate him, but I'll rotate him anyway. So move is 1 alertness. I'll distract and rotate him this way once. That's another alertness. And I've got a double left. What am I going to do with this? I could use 1 to slide 2 squares to here. That would leave me with 1 die. But that would also increase the alertness by 2. So I think I'll do that. I'll use 1 to slide, so I can move 2 squares, but alertness goes up by 2 points. But that will bring me to here. This square there. Again, still not noticed, because when they're unaware, they can only see the row or column in front of them. So this guy, this is his line of sight. This guy, this is his line of sight. This guy, this is his line of sight. So at the moment, I'm okay. I've got 1 dice left. What do I want to do with that? Can't slide anymore, can't move anymore, can't distract anymore. Can't focus because I haven't used anything. Lose this one, don't use it. You can't save it for future turns. Don't really want to attack, because attacking with 1 dice is a 5+ to hit. So I don't think I'll use that dice. I think I'm okay there. So that's the end of my turn. Now it is the enemy's turn. We get a couple of, oh my goodness. Oh no. This guy's going to activate 3 times, and this guy's going to activate twice. Right, so this guy's not activating at all, but this guy's got 2 major and 1 minor. So major, oh actually this could be good, because they move 2 spaces forward. So this guy's going to move 4 spaces forward, which brings him down to here, and then the minor makes him rotate 90 degrees. Oh, this is good. What about this one? Yeah, that's good as well, actually. Oh no, it's this guy, isn't it? 1, 2, rotate. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. So 5 to 6 is the highest number, so he's going to go first, but there's no dice for him, so he's not doing anything. This is the next one, 3 to 4. So first major, and again you do majors before minors. Moves 2 spaces forward, so he's facing this way, 1, 2. Same thing again, 1, 2. And then for his minor, he rotates clockwise 90 degrees. That's awesome. This guy moves forward 2 spaces, major, and then clockwise there. Now, the problem with that is, the next time that this guy activates, there's a big chance that he's going to, bloody flies, this guy is going to actually rotate that way, which means he could potentially see me. So, oh, and at the end of enemy turn, +1 alertness. Also, they're only 2 points away, 2 alertness away from them becoming cautious, which means they're not just having a straightforward line of sight, they've also got line of sight left and right, not diagonal, yeah? So it's just the 3 corridors. I've got to get intel, so I need to move 1 square. Now, whether that's a move, a slide, a sneak, it doesn't matter. I've got to get there. Then I need to do intel. Intel is a 4+. I think then I need to move away. So moving to there, I'll again, slide means it's going to go up to cautious, but it's going to go up to cautious anyway pretty soon. So let's roll the dice. But I need to get at least a 4 to get intel. So what do we get? We got a 6. We got 3 3s. Okay, we got a triple. That could actually be good for movement. 5 squares. Now, if I'm there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he's blocking me. If he weren't blocking me, I could get out. But I'd only get 1 intel. That's the thing. So what I could do is, okay, gaining intel doesn't increase alertness, but moving does. Now, if I just move normally, if I just use 1 to move normally, that increases the alertness by 1. Not cautious yet. I can then get the intel with the 6, because it's a 4+. Plus, I can use those 3 there to get 4 intel. And it still won't be on cautious in my turn. It will only change to cautious in the enemy turn. But I've got to hope that I don't get any activations on this thing. All right, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to spend 1 dice to move 1 square, which is going to bring me, let me just move that off the grid so I can put my figure there, brings me there. Okay, I'm then going to use, or get intel, and I'm going to use 3 other dice to give me a total of 1 plus 3. That's going to give me 4 intel. I'm just going to put it here for the moment. So I get 1 alertness from the move, but that's it. That's the end of my turn. Now, the trouble is I'm stuck there. If this guy turns, he's going to see me. If it becomes cautious, he's going to see me. These guys don't have a clue at the moment. Even if it goes cautious, these guys don't have a clue at the moment. This is the guy I'm worried about. Maybe I should have distracted him. Maybe I should have spent 1 die to distract him. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'll actually do that. I'll only get 3 intel, but I'll use 1 of the dice to distract him. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to distract and rotate them this way, anti-clockwise, because I think that makes more sense. But distract does add 1 alertness. So now, bloody fly. Now they are at cautious. So now this guy's line of sight is in front, down there, and this way. This guy is this way, and this way. This guy is this way, and this way. So again, at the moment, I'm okay. I'm unseen. But they are cautious now, which could be a problem. But I'm only getting 3 intel instead of 4. But I think it's worth it. Right, so now it is the enemy turn. Let's see who activates. We've got a lot of 3s. Now 3s are minor for this guy. So this guy's going to be turning around on the spot like a ballerina. A 2 is this guy, so he's actually going to move forwards and... Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to get spotted. And we got a 6 with this guy. Yeah, I'm going to get spotted. Because this guy is going to... The 2 basically says, okay, that's a major for him. It's the highest one of his initiative numbers. So he's going to move forward 2 squares. But if he can't do the move, he has to rotate clockwise until he can move and then continue his movement. And he's going to see me. Damn it, after all that planning and work, he's still going to see me. Unless unless I use one of my tech skill points to re-roll that. I'm not so concerned about this guy or this guy. This guy's going to move away. This guy's just going to turn on the spot. This is the one I'm worried about. I'd rather he get a 1 than a 2. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one of my tech skill points and I'm going to re-roll that dice. And essentially, I just need it to be anything but a 2. Yes? Yes, I need it to be anything but a 2. And you can only use 1 skill point per roll, so I can't do this again. Anything but a 2. Come on, dice gods. There you go. Excellent, there you go. Right, so now he's not doing anything. He's just standing there, but this guy has an extra activation now. So 5, I'm doing 5 or 6 first, so always do the major first. He moves forward 2 squares. And then the minor means he turns clockwise 90 degrees, so he's looking at the plant, smelling the roses. This guy's not doing anything, good. And then this one is going to rotate, because this is the minor, this is the lower of his numbers. 4 is the highest, 3 is the lowest. He's going to rotate 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nice job, mate. I don't think you're going to be getting a bonus this year. And that is the end there. Now, alertness goes up by 1. Because it's the end of the turn. Right. Oh, I think I might be able to do this. I just need to move as far as my little furry feet can take me. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to be able to move 6 squares, and I can do it. Now I actually need. Okay, so I've got 2 2s. I'm going to roll again. Another 2, so that gives me a move of 5. 4 of a kind doesn't give me anything more. I need 5 of a kind to give me any more movement. But again, I can slide as well with just a single. So I think I've done it. I think I've done enough. But I'll roll these anyway. Oh, we got a double. So I can move. Okay, so I'll use these to move 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have gone through his line of sight, so now they are aware. Alertness goes up by 1, but it doesn't matter because they've seen me now, so it goes all the way to fully alert. I've now got a double. I could shoot, but I just want to move. So I could sneak. There's no point sneaking, he sees me because I passed through. I'm not. Normally, because he's cautious, he wouldn't normally see me there, but I actually passed through this corridor here. So he did see me as I passed through that square there. So I'm just going to slide. Slide 2 squares. I get out. Alertness goes up by 2, but it doesn't matter because they're fully aware. And the level is done. Oh, that was a quick one. That was a nice one. Excellent. So we get 3. We get 3. Actually, I could have used. Yes, I could use another one to use focus. So I could use focus at the beginning. Because I had 3 to move 5. I used 1 to slide. And then the other one, I could have used focus to gain back 1 skill point. So I'll do that. I've got one extra dice there, so I'll get that back. So we're back to full skill points. We now have a total of, making the camera move. We've got 9 intel now. Still haven't taken any damage. And we're done. We have done the office. The office has been cleared. That was actually easier than I was expecting, but it did help when these guys basically came down here. That did kind of help a lot, but I was a little bit worried about this guy. But, okay, the 3rd level is done. Let us roll up what the 4th level will be. Number 4. Sorry, not on camera. 4th level. What are we going to have for our 4th level? So again, we go back to the Heist levels page. We roll. We get a 9, which is the cafeteria, which has a huge open area. That's going to be a problem. See, this game is like it's kind of like a puzzle game sometimes as well. You've got to figure out in terms of where you're moving, how these things are rotating. It's like some kind of medieval sort of assault course with all the daggers and knives swinging past. So for the fourth level, we're going to the cafeteria. How do you spell it? Cafeteria. Is there going to be any special features? Yes. All right, we've got something else in this room, so now we have to roll on this table here. D6, what else are we going to get in here? We got a 3, which is a healing station. All right, so a healing station. Bum, bum. Unique action 5+, heal 1 wound. You can then spend additional dice, which are 5+, to heal an additional wound per dice spent. Okay, where is it going to be? Where are we? Cafeteria. So, top first, 1, 3. So it's going to be there, in that location there. Right. Level 3's done. This is actually a very fun game. Like I said, I used to enjoy, and I haven't played it for a while, but I did used to enjoy Mercs Recon. I used to enjoy that game a lot. But this is a lot simpler, it's a lot easier, it's a lot faster, and you're kind of getting the same enjoyment and the same sort of theme from it. I mean, if I was to compare both of them in terms of which is the better game, Mercs Recon still is really good. But this is definitely something you can pick up and play, and yeah, without all the hassle of learning the rules and trying to understand the writing and setting everything up. But yeah, thumbs up for this game. But we got another level to do, and that's going to be in the next video. So guys, thanks again for watching. Please, please, please like, subscribe, add some comments, spread the word. Anyway, until the next video, level 4, take care, stay safe, cheers.